The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, better brands, bigger savings. By Pick and Save, new every day. By Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, providing sports medicine expertise to high school athletes and teams. By Robert Hack Diamonds. Who do you trust when buying diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds is the answer. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Welcome to Dominican High School. Thanks for joining us this week on Preps Plus. Hi, I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel.
And I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4. Tonight we have some girls basketball games and we'll hit the hockey rink as well.
Also tonight we're going to have highlights from a team that's won 3 straight state titles.
But we start the show with a goalie who's racking up some impressive stats. Scott Babler has our Boston Store featured student athlete.
He may be small in stature at 6'1", just 150 pounds, but Matt McCoy plays huge between the pipes. The Cedarburg goalie is allowing just over a single goal a game, ranking among the best at his position in the state. He also has 7 shutouts in his 15 games, including 4 straight. That is tops in Wisconsin.
Knowing that we have him back there, we can kind of feel free to do whatever we want up there. I mean, he's a pretty special goaltender, so we know he's going to make the tough saves.
He's just the brick wall behind our defense, and that has really helped us a lot, especially when times get tough.
Matt is a pretty quiet, low-key guy. Perfect attributes for a goaltender, where a calm, steady focus is key.
He's one of the mentally strongest kids I know. Nothing rattles him. So no matter, if we're at a high point or a low point, he's rock solid back there, and he works harder than most goalies his age.
If you're looking for a guy that's going to give you a pep talk before the game, that's not him. He's very, very quiet. He gets focused before the games. He doesn't really talk too much. He's pretty calm. He doesn't overreact. He doesn't get too excited, so I think that helps him a lot in this game.
Matt has posted some impressive numbers off the ice as well. His grade point average is 3.0, and he knows the importance of academics as he looks to play hockey at the college level.
School is more important right now than hockey, and it has to come first before hockey, so I have to put school and get my homework done, and then I get to go play hockey.
The Bulldogs are a tight-knit group, and that has led to a lot of success on the ice as they currently ride an 11-game winning streak. There's some good-natured ribbing between the players, and one of the highlights each season is Matt's chicken call.
The chicken call, that all goes back to our team dinners. We were going around, and just one day it just happened, and ever since then, I mean, that's kind of what he's known for.
I did it freshman year a lot because that's when they first found out about my chicken noise, and then at the year-end banquet, I always have to stand up in front of everybody and do my chicken noise.
Whenever we have new people coming on the team, or when we're at a team dinner or something, we always make them do it. It's just kind of a funny thing.
McCoy ranks top 4 in the state for goalies in save percentage, wins, and goals against average.
Now here's Susan Head from Boston Store doing the honors.
On behalf of Boston Store, I'd like to congratulate our Preps Plus Student Athlete of the Week award winner, to Matt. Congratulations, Matt.
Save big at Menards. How big? 11% big. This big. Bigger. 11% bigger. With 11%, make it easier. 11% easier. Get organized. No, 11% more organized. Save 11% on doors. Every door. Save 11% on flooring. All flooring. Save 11% on lumber. That's right, all the lumber. From this to this, or even this. There's no end to the possibilities with an 11% rebate on your entire purchase. Hurry in for big savings.
What if, instead of having one cancer doctor, you had a team of specialists looking at you from every angle? That's what Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Cancer Network gives you. Researchers, surgeons, chemotherapy, radiation, and genetic experts. Every point of view, getting you the right diagnosis right away, giving you more options, involving you in every decision, and turning what ifs into what is possible.
Save $1,000 on your college tuition. Robert Hack Diamonds will award 2 $1,000 Preps Plus college scholarships to high school seniors from the 2015 graduating class. To fill out your Preps Plus scholarship application form, please visit jsonline.com/scholarship. Hurry! Completed applications must be received by Saturday, January 31st.
We're back at Dominican High School on Preps Plus, and Dominican is where we'll stay, where we'll take a glance at the 3-time defending state champions and their shining star, Diamond Stone.
But first, we'll check in on a very competitive non-conference girls game. April Boblin and Scott Babler have the Preps Plus highlights.
Lions, Tigers, and basketball, oh my! Both teams are coming in with only 1 loss on the season, and they can both thank Pius for those. So now it's a non-conference matchup between Milwaukee, Riverside, and New Berlin, Eisenhower as they battle it out to see who's going home with loss number 2. Riverside brought the fast pace, but their accuracy just wasn't on. Eisenhower's forwards Emily Hahn and Chelsea Brockman would capitalize on the missed shots, grabbing the majority of the rebounds and turning them into points. Hahn gets her first bucket of the night here with a look from Kozlowski. It was after this 3-point ringer by the Minnesota Duluth-bound Sammy Kozlowski that the Lions would begin to pull away, going on a 12-point run. Riverside's Alana Johnson would make her 3-pointer just before the buzzer, rounding off the first quarter with the Lions up 21-9. In the second, the Lions would extend their lead by 20 points with some great movement down the court before Jasmine Summersing taps it off the board for 2. On the turnover, freshman Katie Ludwig would spot Kozlowski, who takes it up the baseline for another easy 2. The Lions close out the first half with a 43-19 lead. While both teams hit the locker room, the Ike Palms team took their place on the court, spicing it up with a Latin-inspired theme. The Tigers came out in the second half growling and hungry to make up for lost shots, but the Lions would roar on. After back-to-back turnovers, the Lions would again get hot. Hahn is wide open as she sinks her jumper. Kozlowski gets the ball, and with a quick drive, her shot is all net. The Lions would continue to rack up the points. Getting close to the end of the third, Alana Johnson uses her speed to try to get the steal, but instead goes crashing into the bleachers. After an injury timeout, she is able to make it to the bench by herself and would later return to the game. The Lions start the fourth with a 24-point lead and would continue to find their shots falling. Hahn hits it and she draws 2. She would end the night with 11. With Ike in double bonus, Kozlowski finds the foul, heads to the line, and she wraps up the game with the Lions' 64th point. Kozlowski would close out with 29 on the night and a career high.
Well, you know, not only does she score, obviously that's a huge factor for us, but she runs the tempo of our team. She finds the open person. I don't know how many assists she had tonight, but she had a whole lot. But I thought it was a real good team effort. Everyone played well. I think our turnovers down quite a bit. So what I like about that means that everyone that played tonight was a complete team effort, and that's what I thought won the game for us tonight.
How big was this Metro Classic showdown? This is the Whitefish Bay Dominican crowd a half hour before the game. Diamond Stone and the Knights, the state's top-ranked D4 team, hosted rival Racine St. Catherine's, ranked number 5. Both teams perfect so far in conference. The home team came out on fire. Taiwan Bressler draws the defense, and Garrison Good is wide open for the flush. Knights up 5 early. Then the big guy gets involved. Stone caps the break with this powerful jam, 9-2 Dominican. But the Angels are ranked for a reason, and they mount quite a rally led by Zach Ramelt. First, the senior cans this 3-pointer. Then, with time winding down in the first, Zach drills this pull-up 3. St. Kate surprising the Knights, leading 18-14 after 1. But from there, Dominican cranks up the D and takes over the game. Here's Stone with the baseline jump hook as the Knights grab the lead. And later, Diamond caps a 16-2 second quarter blitz with this alley-oop slam. The Knights are now up by 10, 30-20 at halftime. and there's no let-up in the second half. Here's Stone with the steal, a couple nice moves, and the feed to good for the deuce. The Dominican lead swells to 15. Then Stone drains this jumper from the elbow. Diamond had a game-high 22 points as the #1 Knights roll over St. Catherine's 48-37.
Last couple teams, I've been on freshman, sophomore year, or junior. We kind of didn't buy into Bird's system. I think this year we kind of believe in him. You know, we won 3 state championships, so he has to be doing something right. You know, we're trying to win forward.
Ranked #1 in the state and making quite a name for themselves, the never-before champion Waukesha West girls basketball team is putting together quite a season.
Matt Queen has the undefeated Wolverines in a Classic 8 matchup. It's the Menards Game of the Week.
Well, the secret is out. They didn't get a lot of preseason attention, but now the Waukesha West girls basketball team is the top-ranked team in Wisconsin. The Wolverines are 14-0 and in first place in the Classic 8 Conference. They do have a tough stretch of games coming up, though, starting here Friday night in Mukwonago. The Indians are #9 in the Area Journal-Sentinel rankings, and a win would blow the race in the Classic 8 wide open.
Junior guard Bree Sarah and the Indians lost the first meeting with West this season by 20, and looking to get even, they come out energized. Mukwonago and Morgan Glatchick grab an early 7-2 lead. West responds, Danny Rhodes to Callie Delsman, who buries the 3. Then good ball movement and back out to Christine Allen from almost the same spot. Wolverines up 1 after 1. West coach Mark Busalaki then sees his team go on an 11-1 run. More hustle inside from Delsman for 2. Then Rhodes up top, the mid-range J, and Mukwonago down 8. But unlike the first matchup, the Indians would rally. Sarah, nice look inside to Kellyanne Murphy. Then 2 trips later, Sarah drives left and scores. Indians down 2 at halftime. Would they need to stand on their heads like the state champion Mukwonago dance team to get the win? Third quarter, inside out to Murphy. She's got it. It's a 1-point game. But West answers from deep. Katie Walls, not 1, but 2 triples on back-to-back trips, West up 7. Time winding down in the third. Sarah for Mukwonago, that's a 3. They trail 37-34 going to the fourth. Rick Kolinsky telling his kids they're right there, but he doesn't know Danny Rhodes would take over. First the 3, then the sweet drive to the glass. West up 6 with 3 to go. Mukwonago not done, though. Off the miss, it's Murphy, hoop and the harm. They're down 1 and have the ball with under a minute to play. But on the inbounds, Chris Keller forces the jump ball. Turnover Mukwonago, arrow to West. They seal it at the line, 46-45. Waukesha West perfect at 15-0.
It was going to be a struggle for both of us, and it just came down to the wire of who wanted it more, and we just wanted to keep that title up top.
It wasn't nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking for them. I mean, I'm too old for it to be nerve-wracking. It was fun. I think it was good for us, too. We haven't had a lot of close games. So for us to be in a tight game and find a way to win, proud of the girls.
Next up, we'll see what the Milwaukee Bucks' Jared Bayless is doing on and off the court in our From Preps to Pros segment.
And don't forget, you can catch all our pros on our YouTube channel. Plus, you can get all the latest prep news by going to jsonline.com. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Timing. Pick and Save knows how important it is. Whether we're flying today's catch in from the coast or stocking produce from a local farm, faster is better. We know how important your time is too. That's why we now promise you a faster and friendlier checkout every trip to our store. Pick and Save. New every day.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath the microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Jared Bayless declared for the NBA draft after his freshman year at the University of Arizona.
His time in the NBA has taken him to other places other than the Copper State, but he still has fond memories of his hometown.
We'll learn more about Bayless. His Pick and Save presents From Preps to Pros.
I just remember growing up playing the game and falling in love with it. I think there's times, obviously, that I started realizing I was getting pretty good at it, so I started working more. But just overall, basketball is always the first love of my life, and I'm really happy that I was able to pursue it.
One of the best ball players in Arizona growing up, Jared Bayless has been in the NBA since 2008, when he was drafted 11th overall by the Indiana Pacers. Since then, he has been on 6 different teams, and although he's only 26, has taken on a leadership role with the Bucks' young team.
Yeah, I've tried to. We have a good group of guys, and guys are willing to learn and listen. So it's been a great experience so far, and I'm really happy to be here.
Outside the NBA, Bayless has 2 special organizations that he has started. The first is Team Bayless, an AAU team based in Phoenix.
It's great, just watching these kids and trying to help them as much as I can is something that I like to do, and it's been a great experience so far.
The second organization is a bit less basketball-oriented, but also focuses on youth.
It's called the Bayless Foundation, and it helps promote financial literacy and fitness initiatives. So I try to do just different events just to help kids. It's more so geared towards kids and whatnot. And we just did an event out here where we handed out turkeys to people that needed it. And it's been great. It's been a great experience to be able to have something where I can help people out. Obviously right now while I'm still playing, I'm on a platform where I can, I'm kind of in the public eye to where I can do things to help people out. And as long as I'm out there like that, I want to help as many people as I can.
Bayless is very focused on helping youth, and he believes that in your early years, it's important to set goals in order to become a successful professional in whatever you choose to pursue.
Basketball obviously is something that I've worked hard for, but being a professional can be a doctor, a lawyer, or anything that you put your mind to. And I think whatever you put your mind to as a kid, you just have to follow your dream and chase it.
Next up, we're back on the ice with the Waukesha Wings, a co-op hockey team who's on top of the Classic 8 Conference.
April Boblin catches up with the Wings, our Robert Hag Diamonds Team of the Week.
The Waukesha Wings, a hockey co-op made up of Waukesha North, South, and West, are about as solid as the ice that they skate on. Sitting at the top of the Classic 8 and going undefeated so far in conference, they hope to keep the streak alive.
I think that we had a great start, and I think we just keep progressing every game and keep getting better, and I think that's key, especially coming in the end of the season like this. I think we're playing well and we're right where we want to be.
The Wings are a young team this year with only 3 seniors on the roster, but they're managing to step up and fill the roles.
Our younger players had to play more mature than probably what they had previously, and they had opportunities to step into roles that they didn't fill the year before with the group of seniors we had, and they made the most of it. So I was proud of the way that they started the year. And now those guys who were younger, who didn't get a lot of playing time prior to this year, are getting playing time and progressing. So even if you were a rookie at the start of the year, by this point in the season, you need to play like a veteran.
Winning 4 of their first 5 games gave this team confidence right off the bat, and their expectations have developed along the way.
We came to this season seeing it as a rebuilding year, just trying to get the most out of it, getting the guys working hard. And now that we've gotten in the season, we've got a couple nice wins under our belt. We're still undefeated in conference. I think we're looking at getting that conference championship and then hopefully making a run at state.
Leading the Classic 8 takes hard work and dedication, and with some big games still to come, they'll have to stay focused.
It's always an honor to have that privilege, but you got to come every day ready to play, and if you don't do that, someone's going to pass you up.
No matter how this year ends, we can be positive at the end, reflect back and think about the really good times and the experiences that we've had this year, and if they can appreciate each other and come together as a team, I think that they have a bright future over the next couple of years. But at the same time, you need to have that team dynamic, that chemistry. So hopefully we can keep that rolling and things will work out well.
Congratulations, Waukesha Wings, on your great season so far and for being the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
We've spent some time on the courts and on the ice.
Next, we're going to hit the mats and check out the #1 ranked team in the area. That's next on Preps Plus.
When you time things right, food tastes better. At Pick and Save, we start with quality products, like our full line of USDA Choice Black Angus beef, selected for exceptional tenderness and rich flavor, then cut fresh daily right here in our stores. Doing what matters for your family, every hour, every minute, every meal. Pick and Save, new every day.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath the microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
What if you could detect a heart or vascular issue before you could feel it? Or if a device smaller than your hand could keep you going for years while you're waiting for a transplant? What if you had more life-saving vascular treatments? That's academic medicine. Fredart and the Medical College of Wisconsin has the technology, research, and clinical trials to give you more ways to get well. Here, we turn what-ifs into what is possible.
Save big at Menards. How big? 11% big. This big. Bigger. 11% bigger. With 11%, make it easier. 11% easier. Get organized. No, 11% more organized. Save 11% on doors. Every door. Save 11% on flooring. All flooring. Save 11% on lumber. That's right, all the lumber. From this to this, or even this. There's no end to the possibilities with an 11% rebate on your entire purchase. Hurry in for big savings.
The ACL is the anterior cruciate ligament. It's one of the 4 major ligaments in the knee. It prevents rotational instability of the knee. Females playing basketball and soccer are 7 to 9 times more likely to tear their ACL than a male playing the same sport. Really, the only way an athlete can prevent an ACL injury is to go through a strength training program. That program needs to incorporate strengthening of the hamstrings, training the hamstrings to fire more quickly. That program also needs to incorporate jump training. The goal is to prevent the athlete from landing from a jump in a position that puts their knee at risk. We want to prevent that rotational injury to the knee. The recommended treatment for an ACL injury in a high school athlete is going to be reconstructive surgery. Athletes can get back to their sport in 6 to 8 months.
For more information, visit freighter.com/sports.
Elkhorn sits atop the area wrestling rankings, and they'll try to remain undefeated in their duel.
Scott Babler has the Elks on the mat in the Preps Plus Spotlight.
Wrestling has a tradition of excellence here at Elkhorn High School, but this year could be extra special. The Elks are currently ranked number 7 in the state D1 poll, and their dual meet record is 17-1. Tonight we spotlight this group as they take on Southern Lakes foe Waterford. It was senior night in Elkhorn, a chance to honor a group that has put together a dual meet record of 62-10. Besides the Wolverines, the Elks also took on another foe. They held a cancer awareness night to help a teacher at the school.
We thought it'd be best, to show everyone their support and help them out a little bit by raising awareness and having selling the t-shirts and everything. So it worked out great.
The Elks have been impressive all season, but may have saved their best for this night. Very first match, Riley Remington turns over Sean Pritchard and scores the pinfall as Elkhorn jumps on top. And the pins keep right on coming. At 145, John Olson, ranked number 10 in the state, gets an amazing victory over Austin Thomas. He looks to be in trouble, but secures the feet, leans back, and scores the defensive pin.
I knew I had it when he put the leg in, and I felt him a little loose, and I put the other one in, and I knew he had no idea what I was doing, reached back, and I had the pin.
Next up was Connor Moore, a state qualifier last year, and he was in top form. Moore was dominant over Colin Guardiola as this pin puts the Elks ahead 18-0.
They drew a good number at 138, starting with Riley, and he's one of our studs, and we just kept pinning all the way through, and that kept the momentum going through the whole duel.
It certainly did. Another fine performance was turned in by Keaton Verhoeven, who won his match easily over Jack Troutman 10-1. Later, it was freshman Benji Peak who fired up the crowd. The state-ranked 106-pounder has Wolverine Sam Winsky all tied up, and he steadies him for yet another pin for the Elks. Elkhorn tallied 6 total pinfalls on the night as they take down Waterford 65-10. This potentially historic season continues as strong as ever.
It's nice seeing us winning all these duels, and a lot of people are seeing interest in wrestling because getting a lot of excitement and pretty much dominating most of our competition.
They just buy into our system. We have a great culture. We get along great. Our word of the week this week is brotherhood. I mean, that's what it's about. We have a brotherhood. Everybody expects each other to work hard.
The Elks have never won a state team title, and standing in their way in the regional is number 2 ranked Stoughton. But this Elkhorn squad is a confident bunch.
I feel like we have a great shot. Everyone works hard. Everyone does everything they're told. We have a great team. Everything. I think we have a shot at Team State. First time in Elkhorn history.
We fully expect to go up and win the regional when we get there. We fully expect that. We don't expect anything else. We're going to go up there and compete. All we work on is just getting better every day. We just want to get a little bit better each day, and good things are going to happen. We're real confident.
I think we'll call it a night, Mark.
Yes, we will, Lance, but we'll be back next week taking a look at more prep hoops and more prep action from around the area. Till next time, I'm Mark Stewart.
And I'm Lance Allen. See you next week on Preps Plus. Come on, Mark. Oh, man. Got me again.
That's how you do it.
The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Better brands, bigger savings. Buy, pick, and save. New every day. By Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, providing sports medicine expertise to high school athletes and teams. By Robert Hack Diamonds. Who do you trust when buying diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds is the answer. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.